Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Alexandra and Happy New Year. This is the first video of 2017 and I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to get another video out to you guys this month. But January's been a little crazy with work and everything and just kind of getting back into the routine after the holidays. But I do want to do my monthly flip through and then kind of how I set up for the new month, and I can't believe it's February in a couple days. But I just want to show you what's been working for me in January and what I've done and changed up for February. So if you remember from my last month's setup video, I kind of went over how I planned on setting up for 2017 and how I was gearing up for that. So I did my word of the year for those of you that remember, and I also said that I was going to do quotes for each month in my cover page that reflected my word of the year. And so as you can see here, I already chose my quote for February, a Picasso quote, and you'll see how I incorporated that in my cover page for February. So that's where we're at with that. And also, I didn't have this last month, but I added these little tabs from Amazon, and I had a gold Sharpie pen, and so I basically abbreviated the months. This is for groceries, this G here, then we have November, December, January, and I have to add one for February, but I figured they kind of really matched with the cover and the mandala, so I kind of kept the white and gold all throughout. So my 18 before 18, this was my cover page for January, and then this was my monthly. Again, this worked out. I did change the layout for the monthly for February, and I'll show you how I did that with my goals, my memories page, my tracker. And for February, I did not put a tracker because, as you can see here, like, I have to catch up, and it's just very hard when work gets so busy to remember like what I did every day. So I did not put a tracker in for February, but I replaced it with something else instead, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. Then we have the Doodle with Us in January. I have yet to just finish this up. The challenge finishes tomorrow, so I really just have to color in everything, but this was really, really fun, and we announced the Doodle with Us in February prompts, and it's an outer space theme, and a lot of you are so excited about it, so I'm really, really happy that you guys have taken to it so well, and we're very excited to see what you come up with for February. But January was a Winter Wonderland theme, and so I just have to finish coloring this up, and I'll have this posted on Instagram probably tomorrow, Wednesday the latest. So that's Doodle with Us in January. Then I did a year in pixels, 2017 in pixels, and I'm inspired by an Instagram account by the name of Quirky Heart, and I love her stuff because it's just very unique, and she uses stamps a lot in her bullet journal. I actually was following her when she was in her regular, I think she had an Erin Condren planner, and she's kind of taken to bullet journaling, and it's really cool to see what she's come up with using her stamps. But she had a pixels page. I incorporated some of the elements. I kind of made it my own, but this is how it has turned out for the month of February so far. And if I do feel like I felt two emotions each day, I kind of colored half the box in. Because some of you expressed in the Instagram comments that like you run the whole gamut of emotions throughout the course of a day. So this kind of solved that problem for me, just kind of splitting the box in half and what have you. So it's gonna be really cool to see how this all comes together by the end of the year, and use my Tombows and my color pencils, and it's just really, really easy to do. So, and it was really, really well liked by you guys. Then what I did at the end of December, I had asked you, and I was inspired by Tiny Ray of Sunshine, to end off 2016 with love. Any comments on love? And I said that I was going to write it in my bullet journal to kind of close out the year. And let me just tell you guys, like, writing these all in was just phenomenal. Like, just the kind words and the well wishes for the new year were absolutely incredible. And I mean, it was absolutely great. Then I had this blank page here because I wasn't sure how many pages it was going to take up, And I did a Grateful For page, and I found this, I think, on Pinterest or on Facebook floating around, and I wanted to incorporate it just to kind of give me a reminder of that if life gets really bad or too hectic and you forget about the little things, it's kind of good to refresh and kind of read this over and be like, you know what, life's not so bad. Like today, for example, I had a very stressful day at work. So this, I mean, it's kind of just nice to kind of just go back in here and read these simple things and just remind yourself that, you know, despite all the of life's annoyances, it's not so bad. So then we get into January spreads. This was, I went with, again, going back to work, it was a little crazy, so I wanted to keep it minimal. For the first couple weeks, I used my Zebra Mild Liner highlighter in the blue. You see I've kind of gone with the blue and purple all throughout, kind of carry that over in the next week. Again, just using mild liners, keeping very, very simple spreads. Then I got washi tape from Simply Gilded. Love her stuff. I had ordered from her in the past, and I saw a picture pop up, and I'm like, she really just has the best washi tape. And so I was inspired, and so I went back to this layout. I used this gorgeous washi tape from Simply Gilded and used the Prismacolors to match it all throughout. And I love her washi tape because even though it's glitter, it doesn't like shed. Like the glitter stays on the tape, and it's fantastic. And for a lot of us that get stumped on color schemes or how we're going to do a spread, or you kind of run out of ideas, I feel like every time I look at washi tape, it just kind of gets me jump started again. So I did this for, what was it, last week. And then this past week, I actually have to move this, but another gorgeous, I mean, if I don't know if you can take a look here, but it's just beautiful. Taking the colors and just kind of reflecting the colors and using that as my theme. Okay, and then this is it for January. Then we get into February. I kept it very simple for February because, again, the lack of time, but you know, you kind of want to kind of stay true to the color for me anyway, and like kind of making it nice. So as you can see here, I incorporated my quote for February in here. Okay, I did my calendar differently, just very simple, drawn up personal work and blog stuff. I have yet to write things down, but I kept it simple. I used my Tombow dual brush marker all throughout. My gratitude log, I used hearts as bullet points. For this, I might add a quote of gratitude just because I have so much more space, because there's only 28 days in February. Then we have my February memories, and then I decided to do an expense tracker, as I'm really kind of just gearing up towards my goal of just like, you know, getting rid of debt and saving money. I just kind of want to be more aware of where my money is going. And so I replaced the habit tracker with the expense tracker. I feel like this for me at this point is a little more beneficial for me. I really don't need to track how much water I have a day, or, you know, all of that. So I use an expense tracker instead, and we're going to see how this goes, but I'm very curious to see where my money is going. And then we have the Doodle With Us in February challenge, which was announced 2 days ago. Outer space theme, the free printable is up on alexandraplans.com, so you can download it and put it in, and you're all ready to go. Again, 28 prompts for the 28 days, and it's an outer space theme, and it's going to be really, really fun. We were kind of like going back and forth on the idea of, do we want to do a love theme for February? That's the obvious choice, but then we're like, well, how many things can you really do with love, you know, or in creating a whole theme, theme or picture? So we're like, let's do something totally different. So we decided to do the outer space theme, and we're so excited for it. So we hope you'll join us for that. Okay, and then this is my current week. Again, using the last of the 3 rolls of washi tape that I got from Simply Gilded, and kind of using the matching colors through my Prismacolor colored pencils all throughout. So this is really cool. And then as I go through February, I've teamed up with Carrie Krista on her awesome YouTube channel. and we decided to collaborate on a hand lettering challenge called One Quote a Week. The prompts were posted yesterday afternoon, and it's just one quote a week, and those quotes will deal with love, but it's just a way if you want to like dedicate a page throughout your, in your bullet journal to just practicing your hand lettering, any fonts or anything that you want to experiment with in the form of a quote. It's just a once a week thing, so there's only 4 quotes for the month of February, but check it out, and it's going to be really, really neat. I need to, aside from the doodling, I really need to practice on my hand lettering some more, so I think having that balance of doing both challenges will be really fun, and plus because it's only once a week, it's not very time consuming. So join us for that. Use the hashtag One Quote a Week, and we'd love to see what you come up with, and check out her channel at Carrie Krista because she's just fabulous. But that's pretty much it for what I have going on for February. Again, keeping it very minimal. Again, when I have the time, I really, I think, focus more on the weekly spreads. I'm more into the weeklies now as far as the dailies. I need to have the pre-planned space for just jotting down certain events and stuff like that. But if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I hope to get more videos to you in the month of February. Hopefully things would work kind of calm down a little bit. But in any case, please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And please join us for both challenges, both Doodle With Us in February and the One Quote a Week. And until next time, bye.